Hey YouTube. Sunday morning there was a shooting at a Texas church, and as it says here in the thumbnail, 2 people have died in the Dallas-Fort Worth region following a shooting Sunday morning. And here's what happened. A gunman who opened fire on a Sunday morning church service in Texas was killed after parishioners confronted the gunman and returned fire. 2 churchgoers were killed in the shooting at West Freeman Church of Christ in the city of White Settlement near Fort Worth. The shooting comes more than 2 years after 26 people were killed in an attack at First Baptist Church in Sutherland Springs outside of San Antonio. The gunman opened fire during a church service on Sunday. The shooting started just before communion. According to Jack Cummings, which is a minister there, he said that about 250 people were inside the church auditorium at the time. 2 churchgoers confronted the gunman and returned fire, according to the police there. The threat has stopped. This is according to the police. The threat has stopped thanks to the heroic actions of those 2 parishioners at the church. So again, a shooter came in. They said that he sat in the church for a little while and then stood up and started shooting. 2 parishioners at the church took the shooter out. One of the 2 parishioners took the shooter out. And here's more information in this video.
At approximately 10:50 this morning, a gunman entered the West Freeway Church of Christ in White Settlement, Texas, during the church service. Preliminary reports said that he entered the church and sat down with parishioners. He got up from that position, pulled out a shotgun, and fired it at a parishioner. That parishioner is deceased. There was a security team inside the church, and they eliminated the threat. Tragically, like I said, there are 2 people that were shot, and they died at a local hospital. As we stated, the suspect is deceased. The threat was stopped thanks to the quick and heroic actions of those safety members inside the church.
So again, a man went into a church. He sat as though he was fellowshipping or at the service, and then he stood up with a shotgun and started shooting. He did shoot and kill one member of the church, one person in the congregation, and then a parishioner or 2 parishioners shot and killed him. So the conversation has been for a few years now, should church have armed security? And I've been saying for a few years now, absolutely, church should have some type of security, some type of, camera system or something watching. Unfortunately, I know we're there to worship, we're there to get the word, but we also need to protect people that's there. My church recently decided to do security. I'm not sure whether they're going to be armed or not, probably, but this is something that churches really do need to consider. Of course, we are, and I am, praying for members of the church and especially family members of the victim that was killed during this senseless killing. This is Miss Cruiser. Please like, share, and subscribe.